Chillicothe on the campus of Illinois Valley Central High School for the 1A Girls Soccer SuperSectional, where your Lady Bullets take on the Pioneers of Alleman Catholic High School. It's a big one today. History for the Wire, actually. First ever soccer game, boys or girls, that we broadcasted on here. As they're presenting the starters for both teams. Ryan, you can give those.
Bullets, we got Lily Johns, Callan Fry, Kendall Paraboli, Addison Dorfler, Emily Micus, Ella Plum, Tori Zobis, Kaylin Milnes, Claire Cordado, Brooklyn Termine, and Cora Sinalik for the Pioneers. We got Delaney Orendorf, Lindsey Britton, Emma Kramer, Sasha Hansen, Gretchen Ellis, Sophia Sanchez, Channing De La Rosa, Carson Wendt, Alex Burkett, Lila Wiggins, and Harper Healy.
Yeah, and this matchup has a little bit of history. This was actually the same SuperSectional last year. These two teams faced off, and the Bullets obviously took that one last year in a 1-0 victory, ended up placing second in the state. So, yeah, a little bit of history. Mandy, can you give us the history about both these teams?
Yeah, so, like you said, last year they obviously played in the same exact game. This year, we got Bullets come in 23-5. Pioneers come in 14-6-2. They play a pretty hard schedule, though. They play Morton, Richwoods, Dunlap, a lot of the bigger schools here up north from Williamsville, compared to some of these smaller schools that Williamsville played all year. So a little bit of maybe an advantage for the Pioneers here, as you know, they might be used to some of these tougher schools.
Yeah, you know what they say, iron sharpens iron. Alleman definitely playing a tougher schedule in that Western Big Six Conference. A lot of those bigger schools out west, Quincy. They played Morton, Richwoods, Dunlap, Geneseo. But both teams have been pretty much dominant so far this postseason. The Pioneers come into this one with outscoring opponents 26-1 so far in the postseason, and the Bullets have yet to concede a goal in this postseason with, I do believe, back-to-back 7-0 victories. The Bullets won their sectional championship against Monticello on Tuesday in a dominant 7-0 victory. Players are taking the field as we begin this one. It looks like Alleman will begin with the kickoff. I believe that is number 10, Carson Wendt, to kick off for the Pioneers.
Speaking players, potentially big news for the Bullets. Sophomore Ella Knowles not playing today, hurt her foot in that sectional championship. So senior Claire Cordado is going to get the start. Have to contribute and have a big game.
Pioneers will start with it. They'll play it out on the right, dribble it up the field. It's going to play it back into number Hansen, 4 in the middle. It's going to be one back by Kendall Mirabli. He'll drop it back to Sinalik, but the Pioneers will win it back. That's 22. Harper Healy will play it out wide on this left flank to a Burkett. Back into the middle to Gretchen Ellis. Little scramble. The Bullets will win it. Ball goes out of bounds. Mirabli quickly takes the throw. One back by the Pioneers. Played to the middle. They're going to try to switch the fields. It's going to be unsuccessful as Micus wins the long ball. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Pioneers. Pioneers find Ellis. Ball kind of scrambled up in the middle. So now it clears it. Pioneers still retain possession here on this left side. They're going to find number 22, Healy in the middle. Back to Burkett on the left, at left back. Burkett's want to take on Mirabli. She will. She gets past her, looks, attempt to cross. It'll be swallowed up by Lillian Johns in the middle.
It's a great save to start the game. She had 100 saves on the year, averaged 3.6 a game, only gave up 16 goals.
Yeah, Lillian Johns headed to Western next year, a dominant player. As her punt will fall to Kendall Mirabli, and Sinalik is going to attempt to look for Plum. It'll be swallowed up, though. Burkett is going to just clear it out of bounds. Bullets move the ball down the field to have a throw-in near the final third. It's going to be Kendall Mirabli to take the throw here on this right sideline. She'll find Plum. Plum will attempt to turn. She'll get a cross off, but that's going to go right into the hands of the Pioneers goalie, number 1, Delaney Orendorf. So the Pioneers are going to look to play short. Find number 9. It's going to be fouled. Callan Fry commits the foul against number 9, Channing De La Rosa. Good ball movement early from the Pioneers. You know, they're able to get the ball into the middle of their defensive midfield and then able to switch fields. It's something we haven't really seen much against from both opponents so far this season.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how they're going to handle that, especially on the defensive side, because, yeah, they really haven't seen that this year.
Nice win from Emily Mike. She's going to try to take the ball up this left side. And that'll be kicked out of bounds by number 4, Sasha Hansen, as the Bullets win another throw-in. Micus looks quick for Fry. Fry's touch going to go right out of bounds as Pioneers take the ball right back. And they're going to look for number 9 immediately, Channing De La Rosa in the middle. That one's going to go off on Fry again. A lot of throw-ins early. Looking for Ellis. Ellis able to bring it down, looking to dribble. And then they're going to switch fields again. This really good ball movement from the Pioneers early. Find Burkett on this left back. She'll look up and a little scramble again. Both struggling to retain possession early as number 4, Hansen, finds it now on this right side. Looking up for 15. That is Wiggins. Wiggins' touch is going to be too big and put it out of bounds as the Bullets still look to play quick. They struggle to possess it, but they still look to play quick as Termine has a lot of space in front of her from a big throw from Emily Micus. Termine kind of pulled back by the defender. She's going to lose it.
It's just a great defensive play from the Pioneers. Bullets really haven't done anything with the ball.
It's going to be another Bullets throw. Looks like it's going to be Cordado taking it. She's looking for Fry. Fry kind of surrounded by 4 Pioneer defenders. They're still going to be able to find Plum. Plum playing physical, winning the ball back. Finds Termine. Ellis is going to be there. Sinalik. Looks like it's going to be a foul against Termine. Going to give the Pioneers a free kick. Now the Bullets really, again, we said earlier, have faced little to no kind of pushback from their opponents so far in these playoffs. You know, that might be something they have to worry about. You know, this defense really hasn't faced many pressures. Lily hasn't faced many shots. So, I mean, that could be something, you know, the coaches are worried about. Might be a little rusty. So the Pioneers are going to take this free kick. It's going to be a long one headed to that right side. It's going to be won by Micus, but then brought down by Hansen on the second ball. Hansen has it again. She's looking for Wiggins. Wiggins plays it through to number 10. That's going to be cleared by the Bullet defense out for a throw-in on that far left side. It's going to be number 3, Kramer, throw it in.
It's a great play from Dorfler. Otherwise, that's just a one-on-one opportunity for a goal for the Pioneers.
Throw-in's going to pop up. Scramble in the box. It's going to be cleared by Kaylin Milnes, as Cordado has it in turns, but she's going to lose it. A little scramble. Finds Plum. Plum drops it to Sinalik. Sinalik will find Mirabli on this right side. Passes a little far off, and that's going to go out for another throw-in. The Bullets really struggling to possess the ball. It's kind of been, possession has definitely been dominated by the Pioneers so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
As Fry will win this one back. She's looking for Termine, but just gives it right away to the other team again. Not a great pass. As the Pioneers will look for Ellis in the middle. Ellis trying to turn. Sinalik swallows it up. As she'll find Cordado. Cordado, bad touch, kicks it right back to the Pioneers as Ellis is looking to attack, looking to drive. Continues to drive. Ellis out to Wiggins on the right wing. This is a real chance. Wiggins the cross. Going to be kicked away by Milnes. It's number 4, Hansen with it now. She drops it back. As they're going to find Ellis in the middle near the edge of the box. Ellis just kind of pops it up for number 10, who heads it, and it's going to be kicked away, not totally, by Dorfler, as Ellis finds it on the edge of the box yet again. Sinalik's able to get it and find Cordado now as Fry gets it near midfield. Fry going to try to find Coronado, but there's just a little bit too much on that. The Bullets, I think, are kind of
Just
panicking right now.
yeah, what 3 bad passes in the past couple minutes?
Yeah, I think they
Led
just
to
really
throw-ins.
they need to slow it up,
Yeah,
gain
absolutely.
some possession, just get situated early in this game.
And Pioneers are going to play quick, but you can't play to their speed.
As Plum has it, she's looking for Fry. Fry, open space in the box. She's going to shoot and score. Oh, looks like Fry's going to get called offsides. A really nice counterattack from the Bullets. Plum won the ball in the middle, able to drive, make the defender commit, and find Fry, but Fry was offsides, so that one's not going to go on the scoreboard. It's going to be a free kick just near the edge of the 18 for the Pioneers. That's number 22, Healy, on it. Healy's kick is going to be brought down by Mirabli. Mirabli's pass is not going to be successful as the Pioneers come. Gretchen Ellis looking to attack on this left side. She's going to cut back to the middle, and she has some green space in front of her. She's looking for a long ball through to Wiggins. Wiggins near the end line. It's going to go out of bounds for a Bullets goal kick. Wiggins attempting to make that cross, just unsuccessful. As again, we just see this Pioneer offense just kind of pounding the ball early.
They are, yeah.
Pressuring the Bullets really, really hard, kind of, making them panic, honestly.
Yeah, and again, like we said, the defense really hasn't faced this much this year. And yeah, I mean, they're definitely, Pioneers are eating them up right now.
Burkett from the Pioneers is going to play a long one. Dorfler's going to have some time with it near the sideline. She's going to attempt to kick it out. It's going to be stopped. Still a little fight for it in the corner. We'll see what the refs give the ball to. It's going to be the Bullets. As Burkett and Plum are fighting for it. Plum has Callan Fry. Fry has a lot of space. Fry looking back to Plum. Plum on this right side at the edge of the 18. What can she do here? It's going to be cleared out. Number 2, Lindsey Britton for the Pioneers, a great defensive play. As Plum will find Mirabli near the edge of the 18. Mirabli will take a touch middle. She'll look to play it across. Looking for Lila Bentley. It's going to be unsuccessful, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Deep in the right corner. Sorry, left corner. I believe that's Emma Kramer on the throw. It looks like the Bullets are kind of running a little stopper sweeper here in the back. Not sure if they're worried about, the Pioneers playing these long balls, which we have seen them do a lot early.
Yeah.
That throw is going to be scrambled up in the middle. Mirabli can't do anything with it. That's going to be cleared. Big clearance by Lindsey Britton. Going to go all the way out to Dorfler here at midfield as she finds Milne's. Milne's going to continue to swing it all the way out to Mikas. Mikas, a big touch. Bentley's able to find it. Bentley's just going to kick it to the middle with another fight for it. Fry comes out with it, but that's going to be kicked away by number 4, Hanson Kinn. Kramer's able to save it as she's just going to kick it. Ball continues to just fly all over the field.
Pioneers' defense has been pretty impressive to start this game.
Zobus is finally able to bring it down. Dorfler again, a long ball. Fry has some space in the middle. Ball bounces right to her. She kicks it straight up in the air, and it's going to go out of bounds, left of the goal. Honestly, a pretty good chance. A little mixed up from the Pioneer defense.
Yeah, they've only had a few chances. The one offsides on Fry. That, and then there was one other one on a bad pass.
Fry was able to find herself with really no defenders in front of her, just the goalie coming at her, kind of panicked a bit. As this one's going to go out to the left, that's Burkett. The goal kick. Back into the middle, that's Sasha Hansen. Sinalek's going to win it. Sinalek's going to drive. She finds Plum. Plum back to Mirabli. Mirabli, ball into the box. It's going to get swallowed up by Orendorf. As Orendorf's going to play quick. That's out to Kramer. Kramer's not able to find the winger, just kicks it straight out of bounds, gives the ball right back to the Bullets. As the Bullets are finally showing a little offensive pressure, a little life. As Bentley's going to throw it back to Mikas. Mikas going to give it to Termine in the middle. Termine back to Zobus. Zobus near the circle. It's going to be won by the Pioneers as they come in with a counterattack. It's number 21, Nicole McGee, back to 22, Harper Healy. A little scramble in there. It's going to be won by the Bullets as Mirabli tries to play it up to Plum. It's going to be unsuccessful. But number 9, Channing De La Rosa, just kicks it out of bounds, gives the ball to the Bullets in a dangerous spot. But Plum tries to find Fry on the throw, is unsuccessful as Gretchen Ellis cleans it up. And now again, the Pioneers are on a counterattack on this right side. Ball's going to go back to Ellis in the middle. Ellis is going to play, slow it down. They're going to reset this attack. Back inside to the middle. Looking to attack on this right side again. It's where they've liked early in this one, but that one's going to get stopped by Milne's as Termine's just going to kick it out of bounds. Let the Bullets defense reset. Kramer's throw. It's going to go into number 10. Milne's is going to kick it away as Plum finds it in the middle, drops it back to Zobis. Zobis finds Mirabili as the Bullets have a nice counterattack here. Mirabili to Fry. Fry back to Mirabili. It's a 3-on-1. Mirabili can get there and drive down the sideline. She'll slow up and drop it back to Sinalik. Sinalik's going to play it in. It's going to get cleared away.
Another great play by the Pioneers defense.
It's number 10, Carson Wendt. Going to drop it back. There's 4, Sasha Hansen. It's back on that right side. Hansen in the middle has it again. There's number 9. Looking for Nicole McGee on this left side. McGee going to play it through. Nice ball. Number 10 Wendt not able to get there. Ball's going to get kicked right back inside, though. Wendt kind of put some pressure on, and that they're going to call a foul on Wendt against Emily Mikas. It's a little late challenge after the clearance.
26.5 to play.
Milne's going to take the free kick. She's going to find Dorfler. Dorfler right back to Milne's. Deep in Bullets territory. Milne's into Termine. Termine right back outside to Mikas. Nice play from the Bullets. Mikas finds Fry. Fry back to Sinalik. Nice little attack coming from the Bullets. Sinalik continues to drive. She finds Fry. Fry finds Mirabili. But that one's going to get taken and cleared right back to Dorfler. So the Bullets look to attack again. Dorfler finds Mirabili. Mirabili, defender on her back. Can't turn, just goes back to Dorfler. Dorfler's going to kick it into the middle. Looking for Termine, unable to find her as Ellis has it for the Pioneers, and she's looking to drive. Ellis, a long ball to Nicole McGee. It's going to get kicked away by Lillian Johns, who comes off her line nicely as Sasha Hansen tries to win it back in the middle. And Mikas just clears it straight back to the Pioneer defense. That one's going to get kicked out of bounds for a nice Bullets throw near midfield. Bentley looks for Fry in the throw. Fry has it, looking for Plum near this left side. Plum has a little bit of space. Plum back to Fry. Fry's not sure if that's a shot or a pass. Either way, it's going to go out of bounds for a Pioneer throw.
Looks like there's been a lot of miscommunication so far for the Bullets.
Deep throw in for the Pioneers. Looking for Nicole McGee. They can't. Mirabili heads it straight up, and then McGee heads it right out of bounds. So the Bullets get another nice throw in nice territory. Mirabili is going to find Plum. Plum defender on her back. Mirabili to Sinalik. Sinalik has some time. Doesn't really use it. Just kicks it off Ellis, and the Bullets get another throw in.
Have to eventually capitalize on one of these situations.
Plum attempts to turn, unable. Pioneers clear it again. Dorfler to Milne's right at midfield. Bullets are swinging the ball in the back. Milne's going to find Cordado. Nice pass. Cordado's touch goes haywire, and the Pioneers clear it straight back to the Bullets as the Bullets look to attack again. It's Plum dropping it back to Sinalik. Sinalik finds Termine. Nice pass. Termine looking for Plum, just unsuccessful as the Pioneers counter. It's been kind of a battle of the midfields early. Just kind of kicking it back and forth to each other and then just fighting for it in the middle as Ellis finds, that's 22, Harper Healy. Healy finds the winger. Back to Healy. Healy near the corner of the 18. It's going to kick it. Weak shot. Going to be swallowed up by Lillian Johns. As both teams look to reset. Looks like Johns going to go for a big punt as the Bullets move up the field. Johns' punt bounces near midfield, where the Pioneers win it again. Ellis taking on Sinalik. Ellis beats Sinalik. Has Went. Number 10, Went. Good defense from Addison Dorfler, stopping the attack. And then a poor cross comes in, then a clearance as Pioneers get yet another throw deep in Williamsville territory.
They got on the side of the field quite a bit to start the game.
Yeah,
Past few minutes really haven't been much over here. There's a lot of action with Williamsville, but
Harper Healy has it on this left side. Going to take on Mirabile. Little fight for it. Dorfler will clear it after a big touch from Healy. There's number 2, Britton. Just going to kick it right back in the middle, looking for Went. It's going to be cleared yet again by the Bullets as Corradado tries to save it, and she will not. They say the ball went out before she could save it, and that gives the Pioneers yet another opportunity. As here's Ellis. Just going side to side, looking for McGee through. And again, Lillian Johns is there. Lillian Johns been active off her line early. Mirabile is trying to find something. And that one's going to go right to Healy as the Pioneers continue to kind of dominate the possession in this one. As I believe that's a free kick. They called the foul on Ella Plum against Healy. Or sorry, Burkett. I apologize. Alexis Burkett. It's going to be number 22. Harper Healy taking the free kick. Healy's kick. It's going to bounce around near the edge of the 18. It's going to get won by Sasha Hansen. Kicked right back into the middle, looking for number 10, Went. Went tries to head it. It's going to be too soft. Lillian Johns there again.
it's always good to know you have one of the best goalies in the state. I mean, what, 2-time first team all conference, going to be a third time there, and I think she was all state last year.
Sinalik has it now. She's going to look left to Mikas. Mikas plays a big ball. That'll be won by Britton. Pioneers look to control possession again, but they give it away. It's 22. Harper Healy gives it away, and it's going to lead to a drop ball, I believe, for the Bullets after it hits the referee. They're going to drop it to Milnes. Milnes is going to play Addison Dorfler on this right side. Dorfler pressure from Went, forced to get rid of it. Sinalik trying to fight for it. Sinalik and Healy trying to fight for it. Ball is won by the Pioneers. As Burkett just tries to play another long ball. It's unsuccessful. The ball just keeps bouncing from side to side. Mirabile trying to play it up. It's kind of a game of kickball right now, to be honest with you. Neither team really able to grasp possession for more than a few seconds at a time. It's kind of just end to end. This one's going to get dropped back to Dorfler, and the Bullets are looking to possess it here with Mikas. Mikas finds Fry. Fry forced to come back to it, drops it back to Mikas. Mikas, another long ball. There's Britton able to win it, but it's going to go out for a Bullets throw in deep on this left corner. It's Corradado. Drop back. She'll find Termine near the edge of the 18. That's going to be taken by a Pioneer defender. As the Pioneers look to attack, they have Went in the middle. Went back to the winger. Nice counterattack from the Pioneers. Not much help, though, for this winger. Winger looking for Ellis in the middle. It's going to be won by Corsinalik, though. Great defense. But Corsinalik gives it right back to the Pioneers as the Pioneers continue to drive. Looking for Ellis, running through the middle. It's going to be cleared away by Addison Dorfler. She finds Kendall Mirabile. Mirabile has a lot of pressure, decides to go back to Dorfler. Dorfler elects to play it long as the Pioneers win it again with Burkett on this left side. Burkett unsuccessful there, but she wins it right back So again, the ball's just kind of pinballing around both sides of the field, just back and forth. It's another battle for it in the midfield. It's going to go off Brooklyn Termine to be a Pioneers throw.
Well, its defense so far hasn't looked bad. They've made a couple good clears. It just seems like every time they cleared away, it just goes right back to the Pioneers, and they can just come right back down and attack.
Yeah, neither team really in these past probably 15 or so minutes have been able to truly grasp possession. It's kind of just been a back and forth game.
Yep. About 18 to play here in the first.
As Milnes is going to kick it up to Fry. Fry, a nice touch, brings it down. Looking for Plum. Plum takes a big touch, going to be stopped by Alexis Burkett as the Pioneers defense continues to hold strong. Burkett will just clear it out, giving the Bullets. Or the ball's going to stay in. I apologize. As Plum will win it back, finds Mirabli. Termine tries to find Mirabli again. It's going to be cleared away for another. Not a Bullets throw. Addison Dorfler saves it, keeps it in. She's going to drop it back to Milnes. Milnes goes all the way to the left side. Bullets swinging it from side to side now. Mike is just trying to take it up the sideline. Unsuccessful. Won by the Pioneers, and Went has it in the middle. She turns, looks for that winger on that right side as the Pioneers continue to drive. That's where they've been driving all game, down that right side. As the Pioneers look for number 5, Ellis, over the top. Ellis has some space near the 6. She crosses it back in the middle. Oh, unsuccessful, and they're going to call a foul against the Pioneers. Honestly, that's probably the best chance we've seen thus far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gretchen Ellis from the Pioneers driving down that right side, looks to cross it back into the middle. But then it's, I believe that's number 15 for the Pioneers, Lila Wiggins, just trying to fight for it. I believe she ended up pushing over number 4, Addison Dorfler, for the Bullets.
And that's just a good play from Dorfler to try to clear that away, and she ended up getting the foul.
Yeah, they get the foul. So it's going to be a free kick for the Bullets. Lillian Johns is on it. Johns' kick is going to be brought down by Mirabli. Mirabli kicks it right to Burkett. A little 50-50. See who the refs give it to. It will be the Bullets.
Looked like the Pioneers tried to throw that in quickly and tried to get away with it.
Throw for the Bullets right near midfield. It's Mirabli on it. She looks for Fry. Fry defender on her back. Will just drop it back to Plum. Plum looking to swing it, finds Milnes, and they go right to left again. Mike is looking for a long ball. Nobody there to play it to.
She's had a few of those, and there's been no one there. It's just
just brought
Pioneers,
down. Another fight for it in the middle. Mirabli will win it. Looking to drive, finds Termine. Termine back to Sinalik. Another good connection from the Bullets in this midfield that just goes a little haywire. As Sinalik's pass is going to be unsuccessful to Plum. Plum fighting for it in the corner. Looks like it's going to be out on her as the Pioneers get another throw deep in their own territory. But yeah, as you said, those long balls really just have not worked for really either team thus far. Both teams struggling to connect it through the midfield, kind of just opting to play it long. Is that cross is going to be deflected for another Bullets throw. 15 minutes remain here in this first half. The girls 1A SuperSectional here in Chillicothe at Illinois Valley Central High School. Mirabli is looking for Plum. Ball kicked straight up in the air by Burkett. Britton tries to clear it. Ball falls back to Plum, right off the chest of Britton. And here comes Went, looking to save the ball. She does. Kicked it straight up in the air. Went trying to chase down Addison Dorfler for this. Dorfler will win the race and find Milnes. Milnes swinging it to Micus. Micus, defender on her back, trying to beat her to the outside. Micus is going to dribble it straight out of bounds. Gives the Pioneers the ball yet again. I believe that's Kramer with the throw-in. Looking for the winger. Bullets win it. It's Termine trying to turn with it. She will. She'll find Callan Fry. Bad touch from Fry. Leads to another turnover as the Pioneers look to punish again. It's Ellis. Ellis has some speed down that right side, looking across it again. It'll be kicked out of bounds by Milnes. And this is going to be the first corner we will see of the game for the Pioneers.
Bullets have definitely made some mistakes on that end of the field. I mean, we're kind of lucky they haven't capitalized on it yet. That was another great opportunity right there for the Pioneers.
Yeah, Gretchen Ellis honestly has looked pretty dangerous on that
Yeah,
right side.
no, she has.
Getting in behind, trying to play the ball back across the middle. As the corner for the Pioneers fall right near the penalty spot. It'll be headed by number 2, Britton, but caught by Lillian Johns. Another great save by Johns. Johns trying to organize her team, get them up. Johns punt. Bounce near midfield. Britton will bring it down. Has some pressure from Plum. Plum deflects the pass, but Burkett able to win it and save it. Kicks it right up the field to Dorfler, though. Dorfler right back to Burkett. That one's going to go out for a throw-in for the Pioneers. Burkett to throw it in on this left sideline. She'll find Ellis. Ellis drops it back. Some pressure from Zobis and Plum there on Burkett, and the Bullets will win another throw-in.
Bullets haven't really had a good look at a shot opportunity in probably 10 minutes.
Probably to throw it in. Throws it into Dorfler. Dorfler to Milne's. The Bullets swinging it side to side. Milne's looking for Corradado. Nice pass. Bad touch by Corradado. Still trying to win it. That's Kramer ends up winning it for the Pioneers. Kramer looking for a long ball. It's going to be cleared out by Milne's. Yeah, that's what we're seeing the Pioneers. They really like that long ball, and they really like attacking down that right side.
Do.
It's probably why the Bullets are going that stopper sweep, are able to give them, able to let Milne's kind of drop off a bit and try to clean those passes up. Throwing for the Pioneers. It's going to be swallowed up by Tori Zobis. Kendall Morabley trying to get it out. It's won by Britton. That's 22 Harper Healy in the middle, battling for it with Plum. Sasha Hansen comes out with it, and she'll find Burkett as Alleman tries to find some space on this right side. They'll drop it back to Britton, look to reset, finds Healy again. Back to Kramer on the right, swinging it from side to side. They're looking for the winger. She'll try to take a touch inside. Too big of a touch. Going to be kicked out of bounds by Sinalik. The Bullets are kind of struggling to, counter on these mistakes from the Pioneers. Like a bad touch like there. I mean, you got to try to look to go out the other way instead of just kicking it straight out of bounds and giving them the ball back.
Yeah, I mean, Bullets really haven't had any opportunities on any counterattacks. It's really just been the Pioneers taking advantage of their clears and the Bullets' mistakes. And I mean, Bullets haven't had a good look in probably about 10, 15 minutes.
They might have one here as Plum's driving. Shots deflected by Britton. It's going to get swallowed up by Orendorf. Orendorf's going to play quick. That's number 2, Britton. Going to go back out wide. Now at left back, we have number 15, Lila Wiggins. Lila Wiggins looking for Nicole McGee on this left wing. McGee has it. She'll drop it back to Harper Healy in the middle. Healy's going to look to find 19, Dusenberry on that right side. As went in Dusenberry, a little 1-2 play. But again, there is Lillian Johns, always active off that line. She will clear it out to give the Pioneers a throw, but she's always active off that line. The Pioneers find Went on their throw-in. Went, defender on her back to Kramer. Kramer's ball kind of kicks straight up in the air. It's going to be headed away by Mikas. Went finds in the middle, looking for McGee. Fight for it. Looks like Milne's is going to clear it. There's Dusenberry. Back to Went. Some bodies hit the floor as Mikas will just kick it out of bounds, give the Pioneers another throw-in.
A lot of action on this side of the field. Really haven't seen anything. On the other side is another throw-in.
It's going to be Kramer to throw it in, looking for Dusenberry. Dusenberry will turn, kick the ball to the middle, headed away by Zobis. Still not totally away as Milne's will kick it out of bounds after some pressure from Dusenberry. Kramer trying to find somebody to throw it to. Looking for Harper Healy. Healy with some pressure from Plum. Little fight for it. Plum able to kick it away. It's going to be one back, though, by the Pioneers as they hit another long ball into the box. It's going to be cleared away by Zobis. But the Bullets get it back. Yep, the Bullets get it back after a pass goes haywire from Sasha Hansen. The Bullets get another throw. Mikas on the throw. Looking for Fry. Fry, a lot of defenders around him, unable to bring it down. But Sinalik wins it back. Now it's Bentley fighting for it with Dusenberry. Dusenberry gets it to Ellis. Ellis, nice ball to Went. Went on this right side near the edge of the box. Tries to play the cross in, and Lillian Johns is there yet again to eat it up. That really seems what the Pioneers are wanting to do, try to play some through balls either to Went or to Ellis to tack down that right side and just play the ball back across. As McGee's going to drop it back to Wiggins as the Pioneers get the ball right back. Wiggins, number 9, De La Rosa. Fry and Plum are able to work together to win it as Fry's going to play it up to Termine. Termine, 4 defenders around her. She will shoot. It's going to get right into the hands of Orendorf, though. Deep shot from Termine. I mean, she does hit those often, so you can't really be mad about that.
Yeah, she's the leading scorer for the Bullets. 40 goals on the year. She got over that 100 mark as well.
The ball back with the Pioneers. Kramer beats a few defenders. She's now into the middle from the right back position. She's looking for a long ball, looking for Ellis. Nice defense by Milnes as she's able to stop the long ball. That really would have been kind of detrimental to the Bullets if that one got through. Both Went and Ellis were kind of gone.
Yeah, I mean, Milnesville's played, I'd say, the defensive this entire half. It just seems like they have no momentum offensively at all. And the defense has done a good job on that side of the field to prevent a couple goals.
6:30 remains as the Pioneers have a throw-in on the far side. Ball's headed by Went, won by Milnes, cleared by Milnes. Mirabli will win it. There's Fry. Fry trying to bring it down, unsuccessful. Looks like they're going to get her for a high kick. So that'll be another Pioneers free kick as another Bullets chance goes astray. It'll be Harper Healy on the free kick. She's taken most of them so far for the Pioneers. Healy's free kick is going to be brought down by number 9, De La Rosa. She'll just drop it back to Burkett, who drops it even further back to Britton. Britton swinging it on that right side. Looks like that's Lila Wiggins, just recently subbed in for Kramer. Dusenberry will sub out. Can't really tell what number that is. Maybe number 6, Shauna Gendy. So the Bullets will win the ball back and they're throwing. They'll find Zobis. Zobis looking on this right side to Dorfler. Dorfler looking for another long ball. Trying to find Termine. Termine kind of deflects the clearance, but is unable to win it. As there's a fight for it on that far left side between Mikas and Gendy. Gendy wins it as Ellis now has it. Ellis continuing to drive. Looking for Went. A through ball to Went. They're going to call Went offsides. Referee was right there, kind of waiting to make that call. Milne's on the free kick. She's going to play it across to Dorfler. Dorfler with a little bit of time. Going to go to Mikas back across the field. Mikas has had a lot of pressure, just forced to kick it away. Won by Burkett to Hansen. McGee now has it, drops back to Healy in the middle. Healy looking to play a long ball to Gendy on that left side, on that right side. He'll drop it back to Ellis.
Seems like everything they do is just on that right side. They haven't even really used the left side of the field at all.
Ellis looking to drive. And there'll be a foul right near the sideline against Cora Sinalik against Ellis, so that'll give the Pioneers a free kick.
A little less than 4 to play. Still tied up 0-0. Definitely heading into the break. I think Billings has to make a couple adjustments. Fandel's a great coach. He'll do that.
Healy on the free kick for the Pioneers. It's going to be short. Won by Plum. Finds Fry. Can the Bullets counter? Poor touch by Fry. Won back by Hansen. Hansen gives it away to Micus, though. Micus finds Bentley. Bullets looking to possibly counter. Bentley continues to drive up that left side. Now she's looking for Fry there. It's going to be unsuccessful, and that'll be De La Rosa cleans it up. De La Rosa finds McGee. McGee to Ellis, a little 1-2. McGee and Dorfler in a race for it. Dorfler will win. Dorfler will trip over the ball as both bodies hit the floor. Sobis will clean it up. Find Mirabili. Mirabili will kick it off Burkett for a bullet throw. Mirabili now looking for Plum. It's going to be cleared away by Healy, though, for another Bullets throw in. Two and a half minutes remain in this first half as Mirabili finds Plum. Plum to Termine. Back to Mirabili on the wing. Mirabili looking to cross it. A nice cross. Back post. Nobody there, though.
Could have been a great opportunity if someone would have been there.
Yeah, Bullets got to have somebody on that backside. Really nice link-up play from those three. Able to nice cross from Mirabili. Just unable to have anybody there. As the goal kick now from the Pioneers. They'll find De La Rosa in the middle. De La Rosa out to McGee. Pioneers kind of in this last 10 minutes have been able to possess the ball a little bit more than earlier. As McGee, as I say that, they give it right away. But Micus cleans it up, but one back by the Pioneers. As that's number 8, Sophia Sanchez, putting some pressure on Micus. Micus kicks it off her, and the Bullets win a throw-in. Micus is looking for Fry on her throw. Fry's going to kick it up, has a lot of pressure. It's going to be won by Burkett. Burkett will look for Wiggins. Wiggins to De La Rosa in the middle. De La Rosa finds Went. Went with a lot of pressure from Milnes. They're going to get Went for a handball after Milnes tried to clear it. So it'll be a free kick for the Bullets. Probably 15 yards behind midfield as we have 1 minute remaining here in this first half. Milnes on the free kick for the Bullets. Kick is won by Ellis. Went chasing it. Went gets there first. Has to kind of go backwards. Goes back to Ellis. Ellis getting chased down by Sinalik. Ellis trying to figure out what to do with it. She'll go wide to McGee. McGee on this left side. McGee cuts it back to her right foot. And Mirabili is able to recover and kick it out of bounds. So we're now under 30 seconds. Clock continues to bleed. Pioneers need to act quick. Burkett looking for McGee over the heads. And they'll give the Bullets a goal kick. As 18 seconds remain, that'll probably bring an end to this first half. Assume the Bullets really won't look to attack here with a short amount of time left. 5 seconds. Lillian John still yet to kick. She will now kick, and there it is. That's the end of the first half. All tied up at 0-0 here in Chillicothe for the 1A Girls Soccer Super Sectional. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right. Got about 2 minutes before the second half will begin. You know, the Bullets really, in that first half, just kind of struggled to keep possession. That was the big issue. Allman definitely dominated the possession in that half. The Bullets really, they're not necessarily facing a ton of pressure from this Allman front line. They're just kind of, I think they're just kind of panicking. You know, I think that's what Coach Vandell is definitely probably talking about over there is you can't play the moment, you just got to play the game, you know. It's not a, it's just our 11 versus their 11. You can't really think about the fact that you're playing for a chance to go to state. Obviously, nobody can really remove that idea from their mind. But at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's just another game. And so you just got to stay calm and composed and just possess the ball, move the ball.
Yeah. I mean, 0-0. I mean, they haven't given up a goal for, really having no offense. But I would say that whole half, Pioneers probably had they had the momentum, Bullets really didn't get any good looks. They had one good potential setup, and no one was there on the opposite side. So
yeah, that nice cross from Robba. But yeah, as you said, the Pioneers definitely have had majority, if not all, really of the chances. They've really liked to attack down that right side through Ellis, especially. I think Ellis so far has definitely probably looked like the best player on the field, without a doubt, if I'm going to be honest with you. But yeah, they really like to play through her down that and just force the ball down that right side. Her and Went trying to have some link-up play. But yeah, if the Bullets want to come back, they're going to have to possess the ball. I think Termine has looked decent. Termine and Robley have had some nice plays on this right side, just haven't really been able to get much out of it. And I think they're going to have to continue to do that and just keep playing, really. I mean, obviously, it's still a 0-0 game, so nobody's given up yet. But, and, I think you always have to worry, the Bullets really haven't played a full game yet this playoffs. I mean, I
think regionals were both 9-0s.
The fatigue concerns definitely have to be there from the coaches and the players. I mean, not sure how many of them can go this long.
Especially since they don't really sub at all. You already have one player out. Cordado and Bentley have just kind of been subbing in and out.
Yeah, it's going to be Fry here as we prepare to start the second half to kick it off.
Great facilities here, by the way. We got a nice turf soccer field, turf football field behind us, turf baseball field over in the background, softball field. I can't tell if it's turf, but very, very nice.
Yeah, very beautiful facilities.
This is a great spot for a SuperSectional.
Here in Chillicothe, and Bullets start possessing the ball a little bit early, but Micus is going to clear it away. It's going to be won by Ellis and then Burkett on that left side. It's going to be brought in by Zobis. Zobis finds Dorfler. Dorfler looking to turn up the field. Then Dorfler just going to clear it to De La Rosa. De La Rosa, bad touch. Ball's going to go out of bounds as the Bullets have a throw-in near midfield. Robbie takes it quick, finds Plum. Plum looking for Fry. It's just not able to connect as Bullets give the ball away yet again as this one goes to Burkett for the Pioneers win it back. Robbie, nice defense, able to win it back. It's going to be cleared away by Britton and then Burkett, so it's going to be a Bullets throw-in.
See if the Pioneers are going to play as quick to start this second half as they did in the first. In the first, they came out really aggressive, really, it was really fast. I think it sped the Bullets up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Dorfler is going to play one into the box. Termine fighting for it. It's going to be won by Sasha Hansen, though, as Mike is looking to play one in. That's going to be swallowed up by Orendorf. Yes, as you said, I wouldn't be surprised, though, if the Pioneers really just ramp up the pressure. They probably have – I mean, they really haven't played full games either much in this playoffs, but they probably also know that the Bullets haven't either, and they kind of saw the Bullets reacted to their pressure early in the game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of ramp up this pressure in the second half. Burkett looks to play a through ball. It's going to go a little too far. Zobis trying to clear it. Ellis deflects the clearance, and Ellis now driving down this left side. Ellis looking to play it in the middle. And there's Lillian Johns again. Johns has been great so far.
I think that's her 5th or 6th save
for the Bullets. She's just there to clean it up every single time. There's her punt out to Corradado. Corradado has a lot of space, really no Pioneer players around her. She's going to elect to turn up field, but then here comes Sasha Hanston. Just got to be quicker, a little bit more urgency from Corradado. As Termine's fighting for it with Hanson. Termine trying to do anything she can. It's going to get one back, though, by Kramer. Kramer's going to find Wiggins here on this right side. Wiggins and Corradado fighting for it. Then there's Termine's going to be fouled by Kramer right near the sideline, so that's going to be a Bullets free kick. See if the Bullets can get a real chance here. It's going to be Milne's on the free kick right near this left sideline. Sorry, right sideline. Left for the Bullets, I guess. Milne's free kick. It's going to bounce around, but it's going to be won by Gretchen Ellis again. Ellis just going to clear it away where Zobis is going to bring it down. Zobis, though, unsuccessful. It's going to be won by Wendt. Wendt looking for the long shot. Wendt's shot is going to go in. Wendt from nearly midfield over the head of Lillian Johns as Alderman takes the lead. The Bullets concede their first goal of the playoffs on a nearly 50-yard shot probably from number 10, Carson Wendt. Lillian Johns off her line, goes over her head as the Pioneers take the lead. Need to see how the Bullets respond from this. Haven't trailed thus far in the playoffs. Haven't even conceded a goal so far in the playoffs. So we'll see how they respond as Plum's trying to do something with it. Unsuccessful, going to be cleared away. Won by Milne's, back to Plum. Marabli. It's going to be bounced around. Plum back to Sinalik. Sinalik looking for Cordado. Cordado back to Sinalik as here's Mikas on the left side. Mikas trying to play it in with her left foot, kind of just go straight up in the air. They're going to call a foul there against number 15, Wiggins, against Cordado. So another Bullets, dangerous Bullets free kick here. See if they can respond to that early goal.
Looks like Cordado's down.
Yeah, ref's going to stop the game for a second for
Don't know if it was an
Cordado as the trainer comes on.
ankle, foot.
Cordado is walking without any assistance. I think it might have been, she might have got hit in the face by the ball, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Good to see her up, though, because, again, Bullets don't really sub.
It'll be number 26, Lila Bentley, in for Claire Cordado as she leaves the field. Hopefully she is okay. It's going to be Milne's on the free kick for the Bullets. Milne's free kick is going to be won by the Pioneers. Going to be cleared out, though, on that far side for another Bullets throw-in. Bullets looking to get their first real chance of the game. Probably will drop it to Dorfler. Dorfler will kick it into the middle. Fry trying to fight for it with Ellis. Plum heads it. Bouncing around between Plum and Termine. Britton trying to clear it. Carson Wendt will finally sort of get it away, but there's Mikas, and then Wiggins for the Pioneers has it again. Sasha Hansen out to Kramer. Bentley and Kramer fighting for it. It's going to go off of Bentley for a Pioneer throw. Kramer's going to take the throw for the Pioneers. Milne's and Mikas trying to deal with this. It's going to be Wiggins, though, off of Milne's. Milne's cannot save it. So it's going to be a Pioneer throw just past midfield. Kramer's throw. It's to Healy in the middle. Healy has Plum on her back, attempting to turn. Plum able to kick it away, finds Termine. Termine, though, ball's going to be taken away by Ellis. As here's De La Rosa. Termine knocks it away, and Ellis tries to play a long ball to nobody. It's going to go out of bounds for a Bullets goal kick.
Bullets still haven't really done anything offensively. No really good attack yet to start the second half. Still plenty of time, obviously, but you do need that one goal, at least to tie it.
I mean, yeah, no time to panic yet. I mean,
Yeah, no.
34 minutes left, still a long time to go. As John's free kick will be won by Burkett, and then kicked out of bounds by Zobis for a Pioneer throw just in front of their own bench. Burkett will throw it looking for Ellis. Big touch by Ellis is going to go out of bounds. So the Bullets get the throw back pretty much right where the Pioneers took the throw. As that one's going to get kicked away by Ellis for another Bullets goal kick. This Pioneer defense has really looked stout so far. Stopped any chance the Bullets have had. John's free kick. It's going to be one in the middle by Ellis. Ellis is just all over the field. Winning every 50-50 ball. John's yet another punt. This one is won by Ellis again. Ellis looking for Hansen. Sorry, I apologize. Hansen.
It's like it went off of Milne's head. This will be a throw-in from the side.
Kramer to throw it in. She's looking for Healy. Healy finding Went just sitting off sides. Ref waiting to call that one. So the Bullets will get another kick off this offsides. See if they can garner a real attack here as Milne's will just play it to Micus. Micus has some space in front of her to drive. She is. She's trying to find Bentley just too far out in front of her. But Kramer kicks it right back to the Bullets. Sinalik looking to find Bentley. Bentley has it now. But Bentley just unable to do anything with it as the Pioneers attack it. Now almost a nice turn there from Ellis. Then it's kicked by Milne's. Fry has it to Termine, to Plum as the Bullets look to threaten. Plum trying to drive. She goes down, no call. Bullets still have it. It's Termine to Plum. Marabli looking back to Termine. It's going to be cleared away by number 3, Kramer for the Pioneers. It's a throw here for the Bullets. Micus goes quick to Sinalik. Sinalik has some pressure from Went. She gets it to Termine, though. Nice turn from Brooklyn Termine. She'll Alexa just drop it back. So Micus's kick goes straight up in the air. Termine unable to bring it down off of her for a Pioneer throw-in. Kramer to throw for the Pioneers. Kramer's throw will be won by Milne's. It's Britton and Fry. Britton will just kick it out of bounds for a Bullet throw deep in Pioneer territory. Let's see if the Bullets can capitalize. Micus will throw it. Bounces around in the box. It's going to be cleared, though, by Britton for another throw. This is really where the Bullets need to capitalize. These long throw-ins from Micus can lead to some tough situations for the Pioneer defense. The ball just kind of pinballing around the box. Here's Sasha Hansen. Hansen trying to find Went's touch just goes right out of bounds as we are now under the 30-minute mark here in the second half. Micus looking to throw it long. It'll be won by Kramer. Kramer trying to find Wiggins. Wiggins not able to bring it down for another throw-in.
It's been out of bounds on the Pioneers here. Bullets, another throw-in.
Yeah, Bullets really need to capitalize.
I mean, haven't been able to do it yet, and there's been plenty of chances. So eventually it will happen, but it's just a matter of time.
Not able to do it here again as the Pioneers now look to counter. They'll be unable to do so. Nice defense from Milne's as Sinalik finds Plum, and now Plum finds Marabli. Here's a possible chance for the Bullets. Marabli right at the corner of the 18 on the far side. She will cross it, looking for Fry. Hit away. Plum not able to bring it in. Back to Dorfler. Dorfler near the edge of the 18. It's going to go wide for a Pioneers goal kick.
Again, great defense from the Pioneers. they've really, I mean, limited or taken away any small chance the Bullets have had of scoring.
Britton will find De La Rosa in the middle. De La Rosa makes Plum miss and continues to drive. She looks for Healy. Healy unable to bring it in. Won by Senalik. Fry now has it. She will turn. Looking for Mirabli down this right wing. Can Mirabli save it? Yes, she can. It's going to go off of Britton for a Bullets goal kick. I believe this is the Bullets' first goal kick of the game. I mean, corner kick, I apologize. I believe this is the Bullets' first corner kick of the game. Let's see what they can do. The Bullets starting to threaten in these past few minutes. Still yet to really get a great chance. Great shot on goal. See if they can do it right here from this corner, taken by Callan Fry. Fry's corner bounces around. It's going to be cleared away by the Pioneers. And Harper Healy finds it in the middle. She's going to go out wide to Sophia McGee. McGee back to Healy. Healy to Kramer on this right side. Mike is able to find it. She's unsuccessful, though, to find Bentley yet again up the field and just gives it right back to the Pioneers as Wiggins will find Ellis. Ellis out to Kramer. Kramer defended by Termine. Kramer able to find Ellis. Ellis, though, pass unsuccessful. As Mikic kicks it to the middle of the field. De La Rosa, though, nice defense. And it's won back by the Pioneers. Scramble for it on this right side. Sasha Hansen has it now. Bentley with some pressure on Hansen. Bentley forcing her backwards. Hansen now able to clear it, though, to Wiggins. Wiggins with some pressure from Termine. Wiggins drops it to Kramer. Kramer back to Wiggins. A little triangle there. Oh, bad touch by Wiggins, though. They really got out of that pressure.
Yeah,
but
Bullets are really starting to turn up the pressure themselves a little bit, though, here. They've had quite a few opportunities in the past couple minutes.
Here's Emily Mikas to throw. It'll be won by Hansen. But then Senalik kicks it back up. And then Kramer finds Wiggins. Wiggins with a lot of pressure from Termine. Termine able to win it back. Nice touch by Termine. She's on this left side. She'll cross. It's going to get swallowed up by Ordendorf, though. It's a really nice move by Termine to make that first defender miss. But the cross is unsuccessful. Orendorf's kick will be brought down by Healy. Healy looking to go wide to Wiggins. Wiggins not. A little miscommunication there from the Pioneers. Wiggins not ready to make that run. Just goes right out of bounds. Mikas looking for Fry. Kramer wins it. Now Britton trying to get the clearance, but there's Termine. Kramer with some pressure from Fry. Will be cleared away. Zobis has it. Zobis unable to do anything with it. Goes to Wiggins. Another miscommunication out of the Pioneers, though, as the ball goes back to Mikas. Mikas looking long for Mirabli. A little cross-field pass. It's going to be behind her. Can Mirabli save it? She can. But then it goes out of bounds after her touch.
Ball's really been on this side of the field.
Yeah, Bullets.
Almost past 5-6 minutes. Really nothing.
Bullets putting some pressure on. It's kind of leading to some miscommunications here for the Pioneers. The Bullets really just need to, make something out of these.
Yeah, and
out
again,
of these mistakes.
if you keep being aggressive, you keep turning up the pressure. Eventually, those mistakes, it'll cost you.
Ooh, a big contact from Addison Dorfler and Sophia McGee off the throw-in. Both injuries looked like they possibly hit heads. Trainer's going to come out onto the field. Both are standing up now, though, so that's a positive sign. Looks like both players might be forced to leave the field due to the possibility of a head injury. As Cordado will come back on for Dorfler. I believe that's number 8, Sophia Sanchez, coming on for McGee for the Pioneers.
Looks like Cordado's going to come in for Bentley. Maybe Bentley will stay on. Yeah, she will.
It'll be a drop ball at the site of the incident. "25 minutes, 11 seconds remain in the 1A girls soccer SuperSectional here in Chillicothe, as Ellis will kick it up off the drop ball to Wendt. Won by Plum, though. Plum drops it back to Milnes. Milnes kicks it up. Nobody there. Burkett clears. A long one. Milnes trying to head it away. Doesn't go too far, though, but Micus cleans it up, and Mirabile can't bring it down, though. That looks like it might be off the Pioneers. It is not, though. They called off the Bullets as Burkett will take the throw in. Plum tries to clear it off a Pioneer player, and they will. She will. So they give it to the Bullets. Looks like Plum's going to be forced to play that right back spot with Dorfler out. They're going to call a little push in the back on the Pioneers on the throw-in. So that's another free kick for the Bullets. So they slowly move the ball up the field.
And about 24 minutes to play. Bullets got to get something going on the offensive side here.
Milne's kick is won by Ellis in the middle. Plum able to find it, though. Plum trying to look for Termine. Not a great pass as the Pioneers win it again. Sophia Sanchez dribbling on the left side. Sanchez looking to play it through to nobody. As the ball roll all the way to the 18. To Lily Johns. Assume she's going for a big punt here as the Bullets need to get some chances here. The punt will bounce. Won by Burkett. Burkett's kind of winning a lot of these 50-50 balls for the Pioneers. It's kind of been all over that left side.
It seems like the Pioneers just won a lot of the 50-50 balls in general today.
Yeah, between Ellis and Burkett, they've really been all over the field. Burkett kind of all over that left side. Ellis all over the middle. The Bullets obviously opting to tack down that right side a little more often than this left one. Burkett will sub out for McGee. Harper Healy will come out for, I believe that is number 23, Addison Johannes. Milne's with the free kick. It'll be high up towards Mirabile. Ball will be headed away by McGee. Won by Sanchez. Plum trying to fight for it back. Sanchez gets away. But Sanchez not able to do anything with it. Kicks it up to Milnes. Milnes now does to Micus. Micus tries to play a long ball. Won by Ellis. Termine there to clean it up, though. There's Mirabile. Unable to do anything with it. She's going to be forced to go backwards to Sinalik. Sinalik swings it to Bentley. Bentley, poor touch, taken away by Hansen. Then the Bullets win it right back to Milnes. Milnes to Mirabile on the right side. Mirabile trying to find Fry. The pass is deflected and will go out for a Bullet throw. As Addison Dorfler will come back onto the field. Back in for Lila Bentley. Mirabile's throw to Sinalik. Plum to shoot, just wide. It's the Bullets' first real shot near the frame. Plum has a shot outside the 18, goes just wide.
I think right before that shot, they wanted a handball called.
Yeah, Bullet fans complaining for a handball after a ball near the upper chest of one of the Pioneer players. As that'll be a foul called against Mirabile after the goal kick. We're closing in on halfway into this second half. Bullets finally starting to threaten this Pioneer defense. Ellis will take the free kick. Big free kick. It's going to be won by Zobis, though. It's going to bounce around. Sasha Hansen's going to drop it all the way back to Kramer. Kramer trying to drive on this right side. You're going to kick it off. Corradado for a Pioneer throw. Kramer into Hansen. Corradado wins it. Kicked away by Kramer, though. Now Termine has it. Termine fighting for it with Hansen. That's Dusenberry with it now. Dusenberry will drop it to Kramer. Kramer finds Micus. Micus looking for a long ball, trying to find Fry. Fry puts some pressure on Britton. She will win the ball back, drops it to Plum. Plum looking back to Fry. Fry not making the run, though. And after the play, Mirabile will push Ellis, that'll likely, yep, there it is, yellow card for Mirabile. So she will be forced to leave the game for now, as it's Elizabeth Krimmel on for Mirabile. You would figure Mirabile will probably just go right back up to the center line once the play starts back up. Late hit from Mirabile there on Ellis, gets her the yellow card. Ellis will take the free kick. It'll be won by Milnes. There's Johannes, though, to clean it up. The ball will bounce off a few Bullet and Pioneer players and end up in the hands of Lillian Johns. Johns' punt is going to be won by De La Rosa. De La Rosa has some space to drive, looking for Duesenberry in behind. Mikas will win it, though, and kick it out of bounds. Mirabile, just as we said, is back up at the center line, ready to sub back in as we assumed. It'll be Kramer to take the throw for the Pioneers. Kramer looking for Wendt. It'll be kicked out of bounds, though, by Cordata. Still on this right side near the Bullets, near the corner. Kramer looking for Ellis. Ellis going to try to cross. It's going to go off Termine, though, for a Pioneer corner. Another chance for the Pioneers to extend their lead.
They've played a lot of defense this half on that side of the field. So, if they can get a goal here or a goal next couple of minutes, gives them a little more comfort knowing, you can still give up one and you still have the lead.
Johannes on the free kick. It'll be won by Milnes, though. Kramer, though, at the edge of the box, looking to shoot. It will sail over for a Bullets free kick as Mirabile will sub back into the game. Johns have the goal kick with 19 minutes remaining. Johns' kick will go all the way out of bounds here on this right sideline. Untouched. Up near midfield. Kramer will take the throw. Kramer will look for Wendt. Wendt will try to turn Mikas. Cuts back to the middle. And just kind of kicks it. Won by Zobis. Zobis will clear it, but then that's Kramer right back into the middle. Milnes attempts to head it away. Johannes looking for a shot. It's going to be deflected off the Bullets for another Pioneer throw. Kramer will throw to Duesenberry. Mikas will win it. Mikas will attempt to clear it off. Duesenberry, though, went and Ellis. Nice link-up play. Ellis, the cross. Nice cross. Sophia Sanchez unable to get a foot on it, though, as it'll go out of the back of the end line for another Bullets goal kick. Another really good opportunity there from the...
Yeah, and I think the Bulls got a little lucky on that one. Could have easily been 2-0 game.
Yeah, it just looks like they kind of lost their runner there.
Yeah.
Ellis just kind of ran through totally unmarked.
Down to 17 and a half. Bullets still trail 1-0.
Pioneers have it. There's Hansen. Duesenberry with the 1-2. Duesenberry attacking on this right side. Getting chased down by Mikas. She looked across. Will be won by Milnes. Milnes able to find Plum on her clearance. Plum makes the defender miss. Plum with a lot of green space in front of her. Can the Bullets attack? Getting chased down. Looks like a miscommunication there from Fry and Plum. Not really sure where Fry was trying to make her run. But the Bullets will get the ball back after the clearance from Britton after she kicks it out of bounds. Then Plum will find Termine on the throw. Termine the long ball looking for Mirabile. Over the head of McGee. Mirabile. Touch takes her near the sideline, though. Looks like it's going to be a corner tipped. If Mirabile's able to bring that one down initially, that's probably a goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over the head of McGee. Mirabile's touch just brings her towards the end line, forced to try to attempt to cross it. It will go off a Pioneer defender for a corner, but that really could have been a possible goal.
This is another good opportunity for Williamsville. You need a goal. You're down to about just over 15 minutes, 16 and a half. This opportunity right here could be a big one.
Fry to take the corner. It's going to be high. Ball's headed. What a save by Orendorf on the corner. I believe that was Termine. The ball will go to bounce for another Bullets corner. Orendorf, what a save. Possibly saves the possible tying goal. Headed, I believe, by either Milnes or Termine. Orendorf saves it. Kind of straight at her, just kind of a reactionary save, but again, super important play there from Orendorf. Fry now to take the corner, though, on the other side of the field. Her kick, and there's Orendorf again. Orendorf kind of swallows that one up. She's pretty tall, to be honest. Didn't even realize that.
She is.
But there's Britton out to Dusenberry. Dusenberry driving down the right side, back into Hansen. Bullets midfield not really recovering overly well. As there's Ellis. Ellis is going to drive. Going to force the defender to commit. She will beat Milnes, and Ellis with a lot of space beats. Can she outrun Mikas? Ellis looking to get a shot off. It's going to go wide. Ellis honestly kind of dribbled through nearly the Bullets' entire defensive line there. Unable to get the shot on frame, though. That's just what can't happen. I think the Bullets midfield is starting to show signs of major fatigue.
They are.
Struggling to get back in their defensive positions, leading to mishaps like that. So that one's going to be won by Ellis. It's going to go right back to Johns after the goal kick, and now she'll have a punt. Johns' punt will be won by Johannes in the middle. Looks like it's gonna roll all the way out of bounds for a Bullet throw. You figure eventually the Bullets are gonna try to change up this formation to get more attacking players. They're still running their normal 4-3-3 at the moment. Scrammer will kick it up the field. There's Zobus. Zobus will find Bentley in the middle. Bentley will turn. She'll find Mikas. Mikas with some space to move. Mikas needs a little sense of urgency. She's playing a little too slow. They will call a foul, though, on Dusenberry for a little push in the back. Gives the Bullets another free kick. It'll be Milne's kick, probably 35 yards, 40 yards out. See if the Bullets can do anything with it. 13:30 remains here in this one. Milne's free kick is high. Termine trying to lunge at it. It's going to get headed away. Probably trying to clean it up on this right side. Looking to cross it back in. It's going to get deflected. Looks like it's going to go out for another corner. The Bullets continue to press on. Virtually no changes in the first half and even the 10 minutes of the second half. But now here in this past 10 minutes, they've really pressed on, put some pressure on this Pioneer defense. As Fry will take the kick on the far side. Mirabli to head it. It'll go over. Ball kind of hit her on the top of the head. Usually when you're heading, you want it on the forehead. It's the ball. Not able to really control it there. Kind of goes over the goal. Be a goal kick for the Pioneers. Britton will take it. It's going to bounce over multiple Bullet players before being won by Addison Dorfler. Probably unable to get a touch on the ball. As here comes Burkett and the Pioneers. Burkett looking up for Went. Went has some space in front of her out the through ball. Dorfler tracking back with some speed, though. But Dorfler will run her over. Looks like she's going to get a yellow card after that. Yes, and she will. Dorfler closed with some pace, just unable to slow herself down. Just kind of runs over Went. Ref gives her a yellow card. So she's going to be forced to come out of the game with a dangerous free kick just outside the box on the far left side of the field for the Pioneers. Pioneers are sending up a lot of players for this free kick. I would have figured, since they're up a goal, they would kind of hang some players back. Only have 2 players back to defend, not counting the goalie Orendorf. It's Ellis on the free kick. Ellis looking back post, too high. It'll be a Bullets goal kick as Dorfler comes back on.
Still 12 minutes play. This is kind of the time where, you know, maybe a little bit of the panic time starts to come in here, you know.
Maybe the Bullets make a change formationally here in this last 10 minutes. Looks like they might have. Looks like Micus is possibly kind of inching up closer on that attacking line instead of playing more defensively like she has been all game. Throwing for the Bullets. Here's Bentley. Bentley unable to find anybody, just kind of kicks it out of bounds. Burkett will throw. It'll be cleaned up by Lillian Johns. 11 minutes remain. Johns will punt. It's going to be one again. The Pioneers have dominated the 50-50 balls all day. There's Wiggins. Plum out to Micus. Can the Bullets counter? Micus driving. Micus continues to drive. Has Kramer on her back. She keeps going, though, on this left side. Tries to just put a shot on goal. It's going to be Orendorf there to make this save. Orendorf will punt, looking for Wiggins. Wiggins will bring it down, but will be unable to complete the pass as Milnes will clear it. Ball will bounce around. It's number 22, Harper Healy, with it now. Ball's going to be cleared out by Dorfler, though, for a Pioneers throw-in. Burkett will throw it in for the Pioneers. Looking for McGee. It'll be won by Mirabli, though. Mirabli will win it back. Fry with the defender on her back, attempting to turn, unsuccessful, as the Pioneers will now come the other way with the ball. There's Hansen. Hansen looking for Wiggins. Wiggins has Zobis on her back. Finds Healy. Healy's pass is stopped by Termine. Termine will drive. Looking for anybody, unsuccessful as they give the ball away. Now here's Wiggins looking to attack for the Pioneers. She's able to find, that's De La Rosa. De La Rosa looking to cross. Stopped by Milnes. Shot by De La Rosa high, but caught by Lillian Johns. Johns' punt will find Mirabli. Mirabli headed forward to Fry. Can Fry beat out Burkett? She can not, and that'll be a Pioneer throw-in. Burkett will find Healy in the middle. Healy will turn back to McGee. McGee driving in the middle, right to Termine, though. Termine to Plum. The Bullets can counter. Plum driving, looking for Micus. Micus. Great defense by Kramer. As now Healy attempts to clear it.
It's one of the best, probably one of the best opportunities Bullets have had for a goal, and Pioneers defense again.
Yeah, great.
Stops and clears it out.
Plum looking for Micus, but a great recovery from Kramer to step in front of Micus before she can actually receive the ball. As number 6, Jendi comes into the game for Wiggins for the Pioneers. Went unable to do anything with it. Gets the ball away to Milnes. Milnes looking to play a long ball. Burkett, now Cordado has it. Cordado trying to find Plum. Plum takes her touch around the defender. She shoots. Goal! The Bullets tie. Freshman Ella Plum ties the game. Just under 8 minutes to go with a great shot from just on the edge of the 18 over the hands of Orendorf and just under the crossbar to tie this one up.
Wow.
Ella Plum continues her incredible freshman season with the tying goal here
Number
in the
38
SuperSectional.
on the year for Plum. And now, tie game Bullets, they've really had all the offensive momentum this half. Maybe something to look at.
It's absolutely true. I still believe we are seeing signs in that Bullets midfield of some fatigue. They've been struggling to find. They've been struggling to find these marks here later on in the second half. But obviously, the Bullets with all the momentum in the world right now, we see if they can keep that up. On that, we'll have a Pioneer thrown on the far left side.
7.5 to play, all tied up at 1.
Healy will have it in the middle. Sinalik will win it. Falls to Fry. Fry to Mirabili. Mirabili looking for Plum. Plum takes another touch. Plum with another chance. She'll shoot, or she'll play it across to Termine. Termine will score. The Bullets will take the lead. Just 30 seconds after they scored their initial goal, the Bullets take the lead.
What a great find from Plum. You know, she could have shot that, but she finds the open Termine. The Bullets lead 2-1. Termine, her 41st goal of the season. So now just got to hold it down for the next about 7 minutes.
Now it looks like the Bullets are going to switch up their formation. They're dropping Mirabili and Plum back to defend as they look to just hold on to this lead. But here comes Ellis. Ellis driving past multiple Bullet defenders. Pioneers have not quit yet, but that ball is going to go out of bounds off of Jendi for a Bullets goal kick. John's goal kick. Looking for Fry. Fry with some pressure. She's going to be run over, and that'll be a foul against the Pioneers. Milnes will take the free kick for the Bullets right in front of the Pioneer bench. Nobody up there, though. Ball goes all the way back to Zobis, and Zobis will just kick it out of bounds. 6 minutes remains. The Bullets looking to hold on to this lead.
This is where the Bullets defense really has to step up. You know, you have the lead by 1, but it's a defense, again, like we said earlier, hasn't really been tested much this year. These last about just under 6 minutes could, it's going to be huge if they can get this stopped, because then obviously if you move on, you're going to face really good teams with offense. So
Pioneers trying to find Ellis on the far left side. It's going to be cleared away by Dorfler. Pioneers will throw it deep into the box, looking for... There's Kramer. Kramer will shoot. Saved by Johns. 5 minutes remain. See what Johns does with this here. Looks like she's just going to punt it away. Cordado will win it. There's Mirabili. De La Rosa out to Kramer. Kramer cuts back into the middle. Kramer looking to drive. Kramer looking for McGee on the far left side. McGee, will she beat Dorfler? She will. Pioneers possibly with an attack here. McGee tries to drop it to Healy. Looks like a foul against Healy. So it'll be a Bullets free kick. 4 minutes remain. Bullets looking to possibly bleed some time off the clock here, after these free kicks, take as much time as possible.
yeah, absolutely.
Milnes will take the free kick. That'll just sail straight out of bounds. So Burkett will throw for the Pioneers. They'll go all out of bounds off of Sinalik. Now we have Dusenberry with it. Be cleared away. There's Hansen. And Plum will clear it. Britton sprinting after it. 3:15 remains. As now Ellis has it. Ellis looking to attack Milne's. Ellis looking to cross it here now near the right corner. She will. Went to John McGee. Unable to put it in. It'll be a goal kick. Ball sailed over the head of Lillian Johns. McGee was there on the back post, but just hit her knee. Goes out of bounds for a goal kick. So we now have 2:45 remaining. John's goal kick will go towards the left side. Won by Kramer. Pioneers looking to attack again. They have De La Rosa now. De La Rosa unable to do anything with it. Won by Cordado. Now Termine has it in the middle. Pressure by McGee. Hansen wins it. 2 minutes remain. There's De La Rosa now looking to drive. De La Rosa still driving. Stopped by Plum. Now Hansen has it. Hansen to Burkett on this right side. Burkett. Long ball goes to nobody as Johns has it. Under 2 minutes left. Johns taking her time with the ball. She will punt. There's Mirabli will just kick it down the field. Minute 40 remains. Britton will throw it in. There's Dusenberry back to Britton. Britton will just kick it up the field. Blocked by Sinalik. Now here's Hansen to McGee on this right side. They need to get up the field, but now they find Ellis. What can Ellis do? Ellis to Burkett. Burkett looking to get across here in this right corner. Cuts back to her left foot. She will cross it, but there's Kendall Mirabli standing there waiting for it. That'll be cleared away by the Bullets again. We now have 1 minute remaining. Back to Britton. Healy in the middle. Pioneers have to do something now. They're looking for Ellis over the top. It'll be won by Burkett. There's possible foul. No call. That'll be a goal kick. Big contact. As 40 seconds remain, the ref will stop the game for an injury to Burkett.
Yeah, her and Micahs took a huge tumble.
Johns will have the goal kick with 40 seconds remaining. Ball's now deep in Pioneer territory after the goal kick. They have to do something now. And Termine will just blast it away. It's in the hands of Odendorf. Poor punt from Odendorf. De La Rosa trying to do something with it. Now under 20 seconds, still deep in Pioneer territory. They just got to get the ball up the field. That'll go out of bounds. 12 seconds now. 10 seconds. Ellis has it. 7, 5. That'll do it. The Bullets are headed back to state, trail 1-0, but they respond and are able to get a victory. 2 goals in nearly 30 seconds of one another are what propelled the Bullets back to Naperville, back to North Central. Joe Fandel coaches the Bullets back to another state appearance, his second in a row.
3rd SuperSectional title as well. I'd say a good halftime adjustment from him. Obviously, offense that second half really picked up for the Bullets.
Absolutely kind of turned that pressure up, able to, kind of force some panic in those Pioneer players. They just capitalized. Plum and Termine, the goal scorers. Plum assists Termine's goal as well. And the Bullets' stellar season will continue. Here at the Williamsville Wire, we would like to thank all of you for joining us today. Not sure this may be our last game, as for me and Ryan.
For the year, yeah.
It's been a great year of Bullet sports, both football, basketball, softball, baseball, soccer, whatever it is. And Just want to thank everybody for tuning in these past few years, this year especially, from me and Ryan, and thanks for watching.